Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Amorim eyes Ugarte, and Rashford makes statement on his future at Man United. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Ruben Amorim set for Manuel Ugarte reunion. Manchester United are desperate to part ways with Uruguayan midfielder Manuel Ugarte in this summer's transfer window, after the player was judged to have failed to make any real impact since arriving from Paris Saint-Germain in 2024. The player, who was brought in for a transfer fee reaching £42 million, has endured a tough time at Old Trafford and failed to settle into the rhythm of English football. Over 2 seasons, he started just 30 league matches and found himself pushed right down the pecking order in the main squad, especially after young midfielder Kobbie Mainoo won back his regular spot in the second half of last season. Ugarte's situation has been made crystal clear by Manchester United manager Michael Carrick, who openly stated that the 25-year-old is not part of the club's long-term plans. Realizing his future looks bleak in Manchester, Ugarte has instructed his agent, Jorge Mendes, to find him a new home as soon as possible to save his football career. Amidst all this uncertainty, Milan have emerged as potential saviors who could end Ugarte's Premier League nightmare. The Italian giants are reportedly weighing up a move to sign him on the recommendation of Ruben Amorim. Booting up a reunion with Amorim is seen as a golden opportunity for Ugarte to get his best form back. Meanwhile, Manchester United are expected to offer a discount on Ugarte's transfer for the sake of his future. Marcus Rashford's statement on his Man United future. The future of Marcus Rashford with Manchester United has once again come under the spotlight during the 2026 summer transfer window. After spending the 2025-2026 season on loan at Barcelona, the Catalan club decided not to trigger the £26 million permanent buy option, which expired last Monday. Barcelona were held back by strict financial rules and chose to redirect their funds to sign Anthony Gordon. This comes despite Rashford feeling very settled in Spain and hoping that Barcelona could negotiate a new loan deal or a transfer with a different payment setup. Rashford's status has now officially reverted to Manchester United, but the Red Devils intend to sell him permanently to trim down the club's wage bill. The English forward is known to have a £40 million release clause in his contract that is valid during this transfer window. This clause cannot be triggered by Manchester United's 2 main Premier League rivals, namely Liverpool and Manchester City. Consequently, both clubs have no way to sign Rashford through the release clause mechanism stated in his contract. On the other hand, Barcelona are still keeping tabs on the player's situation, though the Spanish giants are reportedly only considering a loan setup if they want to bring Rashford back to the Nou Camp. Apart from Barcelona, a number of other clubs are also expected to join the race for the 28-year-old's signature as the transfer window progresses. Although the United management intends to sell him, the door at Old Trafford is not completely shut. Michael Carrick has reportedly sent a positive message to Rashford, opening up the chance to welcome him back into the first-team squad if a transfer away does not happen this summer. At the moment, Rashford is not fussing too much over his transfer saga. He is currently in the United States with the England national squad under Thomas Tuchel to take part in the 2026 World Cup. His fine form with Barcelona last season was the main reason he was recalled to the Three Lions squad for the tournament held every 4 years. Playing under Thomas Tuchel's tactics, he is expected to replicate his impressive club form to make a difference in the England attack. For Rashford, the 2026 World Cup is not just a stage to represent his country, but also the perfect shop window to show the world and interested clubs that he remains an elite forward to be reckoned with at the very highest level. Meanwhile, Rashford's agent and representatives continue to work behind the scenes to map out the player's next career move once the tournament in the United States comes to an end. Given his relatively affordable market price and solid statistics in La Liga last season, Rashford's situation is expected to spark a fierce bidding war among Europe's top clubs in the coming weeks. The club's management under the new structure are leaning heavily towards selling Rashford permanently. The main factor is Rashford's wage bill, which reaches £325,000 per week and is deemed out of line with the new wage structure currently being put in place by the club. Marcus Rashford has personally stressed his deep commitment and unwavering love for Manchester United, while also voicing his great ambition to prove his best abilities once again to the public. Responding to the various rumors surrounding his future recently, he felt it was important to speak honestly and directly to the fans to clear the air. As a player who grew up at Old Trafford, Rashford expressed that wearing the Red Devils badge has always been the greatest pride of his life, and his love for the club will never change. Right now, His main focus is to work hard, improve every day, and give everything he has to help the England national team win the World Cup. On the flip side, Rashford could not hide his admiration for the valuable experience of wearing the Barcelona shirt and playing at the Nou Camp last season. He feels incredibly grateful for the opportunity, the experience, and the amazing welcome he received from the fans, staff, and teammates during his time in Spain. Remembering the great moments shared together, Rashford openly admitted that he is very open to returning to Barcelona in the future if the opportunity arises. He felt highly valued, deeply connected to the team's style of play, and felt tremendous support from the fans, even believing that the Catalan club's future project is the best place for his career to keep developing. Nevertheless, out of high respect for Manchester United as his current club, Rashford has chosen to leave the entire negotiation process fully in the hands of his agent and the two clubs involved. Until now, the final decision regarding Rashford's future has not been sorted out in detail. Manchester United and the player are said to be holding talks about the possibility of continuing their journey together under Michael Carrick or opening the way for a move to another club next season. Whether it is proving himself once again at the Theatre of Dreams under Michael Carrick or starting a new adventure outside England, the final choice is firmly in Rashford's hands. Real Madrid offer their midfielder to Man United. Manchester United are dead serious about strengthening their midfield during this summer's transfer window. The Red Devils brass have reportedly secured a £39 million deal with Italian club Atalanta to bring in the high-energy Brazilian midfielder, Ederson. This initial move sends a clear signal that United are ready to completely overhaul their crucial engine room in order to challenge at the very top. Alongside Ederson, the name Matheus Fernandes continues to be heavily linked with a move to Old Trafford. The talented player was once tipped to become a future pillar of United's midfield. However, negotiations have hit a brick wall because West Ham United, his parent club, are playing hardball. They are demanding an astronomical fee of around £80 million before they even think about letting the player go. Looking at the price tag set by the Hammers, the hierarchy at Manchester United seemingly have to think twice. That figure is deemed far too expensive and unrealistic for the club's current transfer budget. As a result, United are reported to have pulled out of the race for Matheus Fernandes and have started shifting their focus to other targets that make more sense financially. Amidst this situation, Manchester United have unexpectedly been handed a golden opportunity to pull off a sensational summer transfer. Spanish giants Real Madrid are reportedly open to offers for their young midfielder, Eduardo Camavinga. This news has raised plenty of eyebrows given the massive potential possessed by the French international. Such a sudden change of heart from the Spanish club has caught many European suitors completely off guard. This surprising decision by El Real is believed to be down to a change in tactics under their new boss. Real Madrid's new head coach, Jose Mourinho, reportedly does not view Camavinga as untouchable in his squad plans. This situation was immediately seized upon by agents to explore transfer opportunities with big European clubs, including Manchester United. The Portuguese manager is known for his ruthless squad overhauls, and it seems no player is completely safe from the chopping block. In truth, Camavinga himself remains fully committed and wants to stay in the Spanish capital. However, the La Liga management find themselves in a position where they must sell some of their star players. This step is being forced through to free up spaces in the squad whilst generating extra cash that will be used to bring in new signings chosen by Mourinho. Balancing the books has become an absolute necessity for the club as they look to reshape their entire squad for the upcoming campaign. For Manchester United, Camavinga's profile is certainly top tier. The Real Madrid star has long been regarded as one of the most talented midfielders of his generation. The 23-year-old is a proper defensive midfielder, yet his tactical versatility has allowed him to play in several different positions during his 5-year stint at the Santiago Bernabeu. His rare ability to effortlessly slot into different roles makes him a dream signing for any manager looking for tactical flexibility. During his golden spell in Spain, Camavinga has enjoyed an abundance of silverware. He successfully helped Real Madrid win the La Liga title, the UEFA Champions League, and the UEFA Super Cup, lifting each of them twice. This deeply ingrained winning mentality is exactly the rare quality that is deemed sorely needed inside the Red Devils dressing room right now. Bringing in a player who knows exactly what it takes to lift Europe's biggest trophies could completely transform the club's fortunes. If this transfer sees the light of day, Camavinga could partner United's young midfielder, Kobbie Mainoo, whilst adding real depth to the middle of the park. The Frenchman is known for his agility and his ability to cover every blade of grass with endless energy. Considering Madrid only shelled out £34 million when they bought him from Rennes in 2021, a United bid in the region of £60 million is believed to be enough to soften Madrid's stance, making it one of the smartest bits of business in the current transfer market. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.